I've got a story for you. Okay? If you've ever been called ungrateful, if that was the narrative that you heard and you believed about yourself growing up, I want you to listen to this. If you are a parent, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, a brother, a sister, a friend who has used the word ungrateful and selfish about somebody that you do truly love and care about, I want you to listen, okay? Because this is something we really need to talk about. And I want to break down exactly what happened last night and how this has been the narrative that's been going on in my life, my entire life, and how it forced me to go no contact with a lot of my family, how it forced me to pick up and move 3 hours away and cut people out of my life. And this is why. Okay, so my little guy had a hockey game this morning. I had to work last night at the bar. So my ex-husband was coming down for the game this morning. So he decided to drive in last night so that I didn't have to get a babysitter, right? Like he was here with the kids. And then we went to the game this morning and took the kids home. Now, things between my ex-husband and I over the past year have, gotten much, much better. We have repaired and healed a lot of things. But there are still things that are not healed. And so he said to me, it's going to be in the 90s next week. The new house I'm living in has central air. I'm going to bring you down 2 of the air conditioners. Now, the layout of my apartment and my house is very open, and there's really no way to close a lot of it off. The size of the air conditioner I would need and the amount it would spike my electric bill, honestly, it just doesn't feel right to me. Like I have zero desire to get an air conditioner going in here. Okay. When it's really hot, I sit in front of my fan. I'm fine. Okay. Like, yeah, I get a little cranky, but like I would need a huge air conditioner and it would like skyrocket my bill. So I said this to him. I was like, honestly, I don't need an air conditioner. And he's like insisting. And he's like, well, I've already got one in the car. I'm going to go get you a second one. And I'm like, I really don't need 2. Like I really didn't need 1. And now you're telling me you're going to bring me 2. So I'm like, okay. I decided I'm just not going to argue with him. Fine, bring the air conditioners. So he brings them. And while I'm at work, he gets them set up. And so I said, well, put one in my bedroom and put one in the living room. Right? Because my son doesn't sleep in his bedroom ever. He sleeps on the couch. That is his preferred space. And then at some point in the middle of the night, he wanders his little butt into my bed. Okay. And he doesn't sleep in his room. So it felt like a waste to put one in his room. So anyways, I come home from work at 2:00 in the morning, and there is an air conditioner in my room, but everything that I use on a daily basis, like, I don't know, my clock, my sun alarm, the lamp that I use to turn on every single day, the one that I use above all else, everything is unplugged and not plugged in. Okay? Great. So I come into the living room, which is stifling because, again, that air conditioner is not going to reach into here. There's no air conditioner in here because he's plugged it into the kids' room. Got it. But we've got all of the windows closed, and I'm looking at this, and I'm getting frustrated because now he moved my fans. He took the fan that goes next to my bed that I always sleep with because I don't have a ceiling fan. He moved that one, and he plugged it in somewhere else. He moved a few other things. The things I really, really need and care about are not plugged in now. And I got super angry. And when I opened, because he told me he was going to take apart the bunk beds, right? So I opened up my son's room, and the air conditioner is going in there, and the bunk beds are still put together. So that wasn't done, which you said you were going to do. And my entire house is completely trashed. And if I say something, I am ungrateful because he went out and got me air conditioners that I didn't ask for and I didn't want. He installed them in places where I didn't want them. And the things I use every single day are not plugged in. So like 3 times this morning, my kid's like, I don't know what time it is, Mom. I don't know what time it is. Your clock's not on. Your clock's not on. I know. Because I have to find all the cords and get things plugged back in. And the thing is like I have multiple surge protectors and I have multiple extension cords. Like actually there's one sitting on the table. So like, But see, like if I say this, I am ungrateful. I'm selfish. I'm only thinking about me. He went out of his way to do all of these things for me. And all I can do is bitch about it. But see, the problem is, I said over and over again, I didn't want those things. And this is how it's gone my entire life. This is how codependency actually was formed for me in my family. Because they would ask me what I want, I would say what I want, and then they would tell me I was wrong and they would give me what they wanted and what they thought and what they felt. And when I finally started voicing what I actually wanted and holding my boundaries and saying no, I said, that's not what I want. Well, they got pissed. So before you go off and you start, going on and on with people that they're ungrateful and they're selfish and they're not reacting the way you want them to react, think about whether or not you are listening to the words that they're saying. And if you are the person who is being called ungrateful over and over again, are you actually ungrateful? Or are people doing to you what you've already voiced an opinion on? And now you're just fucking aggravated because you gave your opinion and were basically told it was stupid and you're wrong. And they did it anyways.